On the farm today getting wet. She was indoors.
There's that.
Right?
A lot of reasons. That prosthetic, bone dry, just as dry as the day they gave it to her, Lainey.
That's right. And today's rain was not the kind of rain that you could get in and out of easily, right? It was pouring at times. There is the view over North Carolina A&T State University. There's a bit of a lull, a midday, early afternoon, and then we had another round come through. And right now, some pretty heavy rains. We've got this rain through early overnight, gradually drying out tomorrow. Still an isolated chance for an afternoon thunderstorm. Still a bit unsettled for Thursday and Friday, but warmer temperatures on the way and not as much coverage of showers and thunderstorms as we get closer to the weekend. Temperatures should rebound. In fact, we may make it above 70 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Should be in the mid to upper 70s in the coming days. Today, we talked about this at the top of the newscast. We set a record, not a record high, but a record low high temperature at 57 degrees. 80 is our normal, 100 is the record high for today. Right now we're still sitting in the 50s, so we've got even some 40s showing up. Boone, Jefferson both at 48, 56 in Burlington. Breezes are still out of the north, but I want you to notice that they're not as strong, so there's room here for some improvement. Without that steady northeast breeze, we should enable the air to warm up a little bit as we go through tomorrow. Here's that heavy batch of rain we're forecasting to move in tonight. Right on cue, we've got some heavier downpours right now ahead of that in eastern Alamance County, just east of Burlington, also from McLeansville up Highway 29 as you work your way up toward Eden into Rockingham County. You also have some heavy bands of rain right now kind of sprinkled over Forsyth County, and then pretty steady heavy rain here. Haven't seen a whole lot of lightning with this, but a little bit of lightning and thunder possible as we go through the overnight with this. Wilkes County covered up with light to moderate rain, and it's moving north into Allegheny as well as Surry County. So we'll be adding more rainfall to areas that have easily seen an inch, and some are getting closer to 2 inches of rain, like Greensboro. The official total right now just under 2 over the last couple of days, just over 1.5 inches in Winston-Salem, and pretty close to 1.5 inches in Tobaccoville, Hamptonville, and you've got more than 2 inches in Stanleyville. Ennis at just over 1 inch of rain. We could add to that another quarter to another 1/2 of an inch with this burst that's coming through right now. Once that is through, there should be another lull early tomorrow. Don't think it's going to be totally rain-free, as there still may be some drizzle, some fog, some mist, and that is thanks to this front that's snaking through the south. That's going to continue to work its way slowly to the north along a stationary front. You do get overcast skies, you get the fog, you get the drizzle. We've already got some pretty thick fog in the mountains right now because you are closer to that front. And then this is going to be a real tricky forecast during the day tomorrow. If you're on the northern side of the front, you're still very cool and cloudy and misty. If you're on the southern side of it, it's muggy. You might have some breaks in the clouds, and temperatures may get into the mid-70s. By tomorrow afternoon, that front is going to be right across our area. So I do think there will be folks that will be in both of these situations. There is a small chance for a shower or thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow's a pretty dry day. It's kind of spotty. It's very light in the morning, and then we're looking at just a small chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon. I think temperatures have a chance to get up and over 70, just depending on where you are tomorrow and depending on how much sun you get. We're going to be real close to 70 in the foothills as well, with a stray storm chance in the afternoon, and we should be in the upper 60s in the mountains. Remember, that storm chance is just general thunder for our area. Better chance of a severe thunderstorm a little farther to the south. It stays kind of unsettled with the cold front that slowly moves in Thursday and Friday. I do think it's going to clear the area by late Friday night. It leaves behind some clouds, perhaps a stray shower or storm over the weekend, but definitely warmer and definitely more humid, and definitely feeling more like late May and perhaps even early June into next week.